first confession is about, how do you have vanilla sex and enjoy it? I, 22F, was 17 when I had sex for the first time. I was in a bad mental state and I went to Tinder looking for a hookup just so I could get my first time over with. I ended up talking to a girl, I'm bi, in her mid-20s, and we planned to meet at her place. Anyways, she ended up telling me she had a boyfriend, 30M, and asked if he could join. I went along with it and we ended up having sex. It was rough. Choking, slapping, restraining, etc. At the time I didn't know if I liked it or not, but I just went along with it. B/C I was so inexperienced and didn't know what to do. Since then I just kind of thought that meant I liked rough sex, so most of my sexual encounters have been similar. The last time I had sex I ended up with huge bruises on my body. When it was over I had a moment of clarity and realized that I really do not enjoy this kind of sex, at least I don't think. I think I thought that if I had an orgasm that meant the sex was good and I should like it. Now I'm 22 and I have no idea what a typical sexual relationship looks like. I'm so used to being manhandled and shoved into different positions that I have no idea how to have vanilla sex. What I really want to experience is tender sex like what you see in the movies. Does that actually exist? Do people hold hands and look each other in the eyes? For people who have this kind of sex, what makes it good for you? I'm sorry if this seems like a weird question. I think I worded it really badly. I just would really like some help trying to understand what vanilla sex even means. I don't know who else to ask, so any advice is really appreciated. TLDR, I've never had vanilla sex. What makes it enjoyable for you? The second confession is about, is it reasonable to ask for an STD test every time my partner has unprotected sex with someone else? Mods, feel free to delete this post if it breaks any rules. To give some background, I, 30F, dated a guy, 25M, we'll call him C, for 2 years, in what I thought was a monogamous relationship, who ended up cheating with 2 different people, and I found out about it a year later. We break up, both start casually seeing/sleeping with other people, and fast forward a year, present day, and we've decided to try our hand at an open relationship. I've recently gotten a clean STD test, and have asked C to get one as well before we sleep with each other again. His most recent sexual partner has been a casual sex situation with a girl he's known for about 6 years. They don't go on dates, only call each other late at night for sex. They don't use a condom. C says he doesn't have any STD symptoms and he trusts that she doesn't either, and he doesn't want to set a precedent for getting an STD test every time he has unprotected casual sex with someone. He is in grad school and thinks having to pay a $40 copay is unsustainable. He has talked to his friends about this and told me everyone thinks it's crazy that I am asking him to do this. Am I being unreasonable here? I know part of the reason this is such a strict boundary for me is because of him cheating and lying about it. I can't just trust that he's clean because he has no symptoms, and I can't trust that his casual sex buddy is clean either. They are not only having sex with each other, obviously, and she has not gotten an STD test. An easy compromise would be for us to just have sex with a condom every time if he's not willing to get checked, but he's made a fuss in the past and says it doesn't feel as good. Straight face. Anyway, thanks in advance for any advice/thoughts/input you have on this. I'm just trying to get a sanity check. And the last confession is about, I'm 33F, my boyfriend is 24M, he would rather jack off than have sex. I've never been in a relationship where I was so sexually attracted to someone, and I always want to have sex with my boyfriend. When we met he was a total fuckboy and I only talked to him for the purpose of hooking up, but then he initiated a relationship. I was reluctant because of the age gap, but our sexual chemistry was so good that I decided to go for it. We've been living together for a year now, together for 2 years. I feel like I'm always in the mood, and since quarantine I'm working from home and he's a full-time student taking online classes, so I'm always available, But I catch him in the bathroom all of the time watching porn and jacking off. If I'm right there ready and willing, why does he not utilize me? I've tried talking to him about it, but he always denies that he's even doing that. He tells me I'm his dream girl and that he's very sexually attracted to me, but it doesn't feel like it. I don't know what to do. It's hard not to take it personally.